Hi friends, welcome. In today's video, I am going to be showing you how to make a template for your quilt pieces out of cardstock. Now, women for years have used this method using cardboard. You know, the cardstock is easier, you know, it already has the straight edges and it's just easier to mark. So I'll go ahead here and get started. But I'll show you the tools you're going to need. A pencil, your ruler, a craft knife, of course your cardstock, and you're going to need something underneath when you start to cut out your template. You're going to need something underneath it to protect your surface, and this is the chopping mats for food from Dollar Tree. And they come in a 2-pack, and of course they're a buck, so you can't beat that. And those are really good around the craft room, around the house, different things. Now there are newer, easier, quicker ways to cut out your quilt pieces. But, you know, that involves, you know, buying a cutting mat, a rotary cutter like this, and a ruler, just an acrylic ruler, and you would use all three of those tools together to cut out your quilt pieces. But if you're new to quilting, or you don't know if quilting is going to be something that that you'll enjoy, you may want to just try this out first and see how you like it. And then if you do enjoy it, then you can go out eventually and buy your mat, and your tools to cut out your quilt pieces, because as I said, it will be a lot faster. And now we're going to be doing the 4.5 inch template. We're going to do a 4-patch quilt block in the group Down a Country Lane over on Facebook. And if you'd like to get in on that, just go over there and join the group and follow along with the videos. And then whenever we're finished, we're going to post our finished project, which, we're doing the pot holder, and we're going to be posting that and showing everybody, what we've done. Now, I am by no means an expert at this. I've learned a few little things, over the years. I enjoy sharing it. Yes, there are so many quilters out there who are so much better at this than I am, but I'm just telling you here, the way I learned, and some of the things that I've done over the years to make quilts and table runners and whatever. But anyway, let's get started here with doing the template. You have your ruler here, and I do want to mention that on this ruler, you wouldn't lay this ruler on the edge of your paper to measure. You would line your paper up, or your cardstock, with this first line, because they give you just a little bit of extra here, maybe a little better than a 1/16 of an inch. And so you can, you'll need to start at this first mark if your ruler is made this way. So from here to here is an inch, not from the edge here. So just be careful of that, because your block will be off if you don't pay attention to that. Okay, so to accurately draw this out, we're going to line this edge of the paper up with this mark, as I said. Okay, now you want to leave a little bit down here at this edge, so you can make sure that your ruler is absolutely straight on there. Okay, and you'll just have to eyeball that. And let's just put a little mark right here at the 2. Okay, now we're going to count over 4.5 inches. So there's, from the mark, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's your half mark, and we're going to put a mark right there. Right there. Okay, now we're going to move this up, and we're going to do the same thing up here. line this first mark up. Make sure that you're lined up here. Okay, now we're going to put another mark at 2. Then we're going to count over 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half and put a little mark there. Now we're going to connect the dots. And draw your line. Okay, we're going to do that on this side too. Okay, now we're going to turn our paper. We're going to do the same thing over here. Line your ruler up on your first mark again. Put a little dot right here at 2. Then count over 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. Okay, then move your ruler up and we do it again for the last time. Mark at 2 and then 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half inches. Okay, now you're going to connect those dots. Excuse me. And then we'll come over here and connect these dots. All right. Now, right here in the middle, or this section right here, this is your template. Now you're just going to take your ruler and you're going to use your craft knife and you're just going to make a cut here. And I've already done that. I had to stop the video and restart. But anyway, we'll get this out of the way. This is going to be your template. And you're just going to cut all this out. Now, I'm not going to cut it all out on video, but when you get your template cut out, you're going to take your fabric, and of course, you would iron this. Always iron your whatever you're using to quilt with, and cut your pieces out. Iron it first. That is really important. But after your template is cut out, you would just lay this down, trace around it, and then cut out your quilt piece. Now, if you're using the, if you're going to use a piece of cardboard, like a cereal box or something, you can draw this out just like we have here. And you can use, you know, just trace around it onto your cereal box or whatever, and then cut it out. I think cereal boxes are a little bit thicker, and if you're more comfortable with that, you know, that works too. It's just going to be easier to get your square drawn out accurately, starting with a piece of paper that, you know, that's already squared up for you. So that will be it for this video. If you guys want to get in on the fun, just come on over to the group Down a Country Lane on Facebook and join us. And we're going to be posting the pot holders that we make when we finish them over there, so that everybody can see what we've done. And if you haven't checked out the other videos, I will link them below in the description below this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel here on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. There's a little bell over by the subscribe button, and if you will hit that, you'll be notified of new videos that I post. Don't forget to like and share, and invite your friends to get in on this quilt along. And so until next time, you guys be blessed. Happy trails.